All right, guys, welcome back to this channel. Well, if you're new to this channel, please endeavor to subscribe to this channel for great content on profitable pig farming. We'll bring it to you lots of great content on how to run your farm profitably, and please ensure you subscribe. Like, it doesn't cost you anything. You do us a great favor by subscribing while we bring you lots of great content on pig farming. So please ensure you subscribe to this channel quickly, and let's delve right to the content for today. All right, in today's video we want to talk about 10 most important drugs for you to have on your pig farm. What are the 10 drugs that is a must for every pig farmer to have on their farm? That's the content of this video, so stay tuned while we'll delve into all of these drugs and some details around them. All right, guys, the very first on this list of drugs that you must have on your farm, extremely important, is the iron injection. Here is the iron injection. The iron injection is a must-have on your farm. If you're running a pig farm, this is a medication that must be on your farm constantly. Once your piglets are born, once your sow delivers, this is what you give to your piglet in the first 3 days. That means after 3 days you give this to your piglets. All right, so the iron is the first most important drug you must have on your farm. Now the next on the list is the Ivermectin. The Ivermectin is extremely important on your pig farm. This is the Ivermectin. There are different products, so you can get whichever product is available around you. The Ivermectin is a very important drug. Now I needed to have stated the use of the iron injection and why it's so important. The iron injection, you see, when your pigs are delivered, they don't have sufficient iron in their body system, and if you don't administer this to them, the probability of them surviving after being delivered is very low. You could lose all your piglets from not administering this iron injection. I don't think there's any commercial pig farm that don't know this, but of course if you are new to pig farming, you probably don't know this. But this injection, this medication, is a must for you to administer to them once your piglets are delivered. That's on the 3rd day. So if your pigs were born on, say, Monday, on Thursday you should be administering the iron injection to every one of them. You have to give them about 2 ml of the iron injection to each and every one of your piglets. Now, as I was saying, the next drug on the list is the Ivermectin. The Ivermectin is a very important drug on your farm because, of course, some people use this drug for deworming, but mostly its effectiveness is mostly around external parasites. Of course, some people use it to deworm for their deworming program, but I will tell you the drug that is best for deworming program that I would advise you to have. So the Ivermectin is the pigs are really happy this afternoon. You know, they've eaten, they're happy, so they're kind of disturbing the video. So the Ivermectin is very effective for treating external parasites, red spots on your pigs. So you want to have the Ivermectin handy on your pig farm because it's a very important drug you must have. You want to ensure you always use it to cure any form of external parasite. Now the next on the list is the Levamisole, which is the drug you need for your deworming program, which I will advise. This is the Levamisole drug. It's if you administer this drug, it's quite there are some drugs that are very thick, that if you fix them into the needle, it takes you need to push very hard for them to be administered to your pigs. But this drug is not that drug. It's like it's very soft. So so it gets into their body system very quickly. The Levamisole is very effective for deworming. Use this to deworm your animals. You deworm your animals with the Levamisole. It helps to eject any internal parasites out of your pigs. And I need to say this clearly, that this drug is very powerful. So if you're not an expert, I would advise you to make sure you check for a veterinary or a pig expert or an expert in animal husbandry to help you administer the Levamisole. Because if you don't you can kill your animals by using the Levamisole wrongly. If you have given a pig this before, one of the things you could notice sometimes, if it's very thick on their body, they could be shaking and vomiting. So that's some of the things that happens with this Levamisole. Like if you really administer it to them, it's not wrong for them to experience that, but if you now administer the wrong dosage, it could lead to their death. So that's why I will advise you have the right expert administering this drug, Levamisole, for your animals. All right. The next on the list, which I will quickly talk about, is the multivitamin. The multivitamin. You can see the multivitamin right here. The multivite is a very essential drug you must have on your farm. The multivite is mostly is not something it's best used with other drugs. Like for instance, after administering the Levamisole, you want to give your animals the multivite alongside. But even if you're not administering Levamisole, it's advisable that one of the things I will advise you to do is every 2 weeks you can always give your grower pigs the multivite, because it's good. It boosts their immune system. It if you check the content here, you see lots of vitamin present here. You have the vitamin A, vitamin D3, that vitamin E, vitamin B1, B2, B6, B12, and vitamin C, all present in this multivite. So giving your pigs this regularly helps to boost their immune system. It gives them a lot of encouragement. They have the appetite to eat. So you see, it increases the appetite. It's just so good for them. So giving them the multivite every 2 weeks, administering that to them, is quite very essential and important. Try and always give your pigs multivite as much as possible, especially if you are not using the multivitamin feed. Some people fix multivite through other means like the feeds and everything, but right here we just give them the concentrate and everything. So we mostly use this as our immune booster. We give them the multivite as regular as we can. So the multivite is a very essential drug you must have on your farm. All right, the next on the list is the LA. That's the long-acting antibiotics. The long-acting antibiotics is very important to have on your farm for treating several issues around sicknesses and everything. Now this is the LA, the long-acting antibiotics. It contains oxytetracycline, and it's a very potent drug. Use it for your piglets. I've said that in some previous videos on how you are supposed to use this for your piglets. You use it to boost their system after weaning them from their mother's colostrum milk. So you want to administer the LA to give them the right boost in their system. So the long-acting antibiotic is a very essential drug. Use it to treat lots of ailments. When you notice your animals are sick, and it's more like a sickness that is not based on maybe worms or anything. You notice that it's feverish, it's not feeling fine. You want to give it the long-acting antibiotic. I explained to you already that one of the importance of the long-acting antibiotics is that it stays longer in their body system. It stays longer in their bloodstream. So its effect is, as the name implies, it's long-acting. So it's a very essential drug you want to have on your farm. You need to have on your farm. Now, the other drug which I'll be talking about here is the Gentamicin. The Gentamicin is I think that's the fifth one. That's the sixth one. So the gentamicin. Now the gentamicin comes in bottles, or it comes in different form, but this is the one we have presently here. This is the way it came. This is the one we have presently. This is the gentamicin. We bought this type, and we use this on. You can use this to cure diarrhea also, but majorly one of the most effective drug that cures diarrhea is the sulfodimidine. Now that's the 7th drug I'll be talking about, the sulfodimidine. So the gentamicin is also like an antibiotics. The gentamicin helps to purge your it's not like the long acting. This one acts much quickly. The gentamicin is also very effective for curing sicknesses on your pigs. So you want to have your gentamicin. We use this on pigs that are sick also, and we use it alongside the multivite. So gentamicin is a very effective drug which you must have on your farm. It's also very potent for curing diarrhea in your piglets or in your bigger animals. So you want to use the gentamicin sometimes when you're dealing with diarrhea in your farm. Now, the most potent drug which let me say most potent, but very potent drug I will advise you to have for your farm for curing diarrhea is the sulfodimidine. Now, we don't have that bottle right here, but we have used that. We use that on the farm to treat any situation that has to do with diarrhea. The sulfur is generally very potent for treating diarrhea, and not just in pig farming alone, but also in several other animal husbandry. The sulfur drug is very potent when it comes to treating diarrhea. So if you are dealing with diarrhea on your farm, you want to ensure you administer the sulfodimidine to your pigs. So sulfodimidine, which can come in different brands, you may have different brands, but a sulfur drug is very potent against diarrhea, and that's one of the most important drugs you must have on your pig farm. You must ensure you have this drug so that you can easily administer them whenever you have issues, and you want to ensure these drugs are on your farm so that in case you are not available and your workers are the ones there, they can administer these drugs to them without having to without the situation escalating in the body of the pigs. So you want to ensure you have all these drugs on your farm. Now the next one is the Tylosin. The Tylosin. This drug is also a very important drug you should have on your farm. The Tylosin, you can see this is the Tylosin. We have this one is just a 50 ml bottle. The Tylosin. This drug is effective against respiratory issues. The Tylosin is very effective against respiratory situations. Maybe your pigs are sneezing, coughing, or having discharge from their nostril, and you need to treat them. Tylosin is a very potent medication against respiratory issues. So Tylosin is what you use to treat respiratory situations on your pig farm, and that's why it's one of the most important drug you want to have on your farm. Now the ninth drug we'll be talking about here, the ninth drug is the Oxytocin. Especially if you are having the Oxytocin. The one we have right here also comes in just like similar to how the Gentamicin comes also. This is the Oxytocin. You want to give one of these to your pig after it farrows. This is one of the important drugs you need to have on your farm, especially when you are dealing with the breeders. Maybe when you are breeding animals on your farm to farrow for you. So once your animal gives birth, you want to administer the Oxytocin to infuse production of breast milk. So Oxytocin is a very important drug you must have on your farm. And the last drug, but not the least, is the Dexamethasone. This drug is the 10th drug on the list. This drug is extremely important for any pig farmer out there. The drug is majorly used for inflammations. There are certain times when you may notice some sort of inflammations in your pigs. So you want to administer the dexamethasone in a situation like that. Sometimes, I don't know if you have ever experienced it, where you will see they are, like for the male, you can see the reproductive organ swollen, inflamed, or probably whatever, wherever you notice there's an inflammation or on your pigs, you want to administer the dexamethasone to solve the situation. So I want to quickly give you a bonus in this video, and I want to quickly talk about the syringe to use. So let me bring the syringe for you to see. The syringe you should use to administer drugs to your animals. All right, so you need to understand that while trying to administer these drugs to your animals, you want to make sure you use the right syringe for your animals, because if you take a look at what I'm showing to you on the screen right here, you can see this syringe is bent already. Using a syringe like this is the normal human syringe. A syringe like this is not effective in your pig farm, because this is light. These animals are very strong, especially the matured ones. They will break the needle. So you need to get an animal needle. Sometimes it's short. You can see an animal needle right here. This is an animal needle. Short, is quite short or thereabout, but strong. So you want to have a strong animal needle, and you can see the mouth is quite larger, so the drug tends to come out much quicker when you are using this kind of syringe, because the smaller one, obviously it will take longer time to press the drugs out. But this one, you just ask for short animal needle from any veterinary. I got this specially from a veterinary, and you can also order for yours. So you want to make sure you use the right kind of needle to ensure that you administer the right you are able to administer it effectively and efficiently, so that the animals don't break. These animals, I assure you, they can break the normal light needle. So that will be all for this video, the most important drug for you to have on your pig farm. I hope you found this video great, and if you enjoyed the video, please click on this click on the like icon, give us a thumbs up, and if you're new to this channel and you have not subscribed, please don't leave this video without subscribing. Ensure you subscribe to this channel. That's your gift to us. That's great for us. So we bring to you great content on how to run your farm, on profitable pig farm, and you can help us by subscribing to this channel, which is very great for us. Thank you very much. Enjoy your day. Bye bye.